on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. The collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
This defense for the Bengals, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will finally get to him down at the Bengals 20. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now Dobbins again on second down. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
Dobbins with a typical strong run, and 3 years in, you still feel like you haven't seen all he can be as a pro. Injuries wiped out 2021 and part of 2022. But when he's out there and healthy, he can be electric.
A short throw caught by Andrews, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down at 7. Now it's Jackson. He's got the hook up to him down Beckham. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line. The good pickup there at 22. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TD. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 3rd and 2.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
That is caught. Finding room at midfield. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going
be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 15-yard line.
They need 2. Here's third down.
They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1.
Here we go.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. Now a 3-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here we go.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Again, it's Mixon. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Bengals are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And that was one that I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. Stops short of the 25, but that 2nd effort got him a couple extra. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second and a couple. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. Jackson looking to throw on third. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens are an extra point away from taking the lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
One, ready? 11 MT.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And Burrow going to throw again. Short throw to Smith. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the interception, here's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now it's Jackson. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd down, Jackson. It's Dobbins on the out route, bringing it in. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And Jackson throwing once more. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, and we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts. I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Again, it's Burrow.
A throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
11 empty.
On second down, here's Mixon. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
11.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down.
And that's caught one more time by Boyd.
Called a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
11 empty. Here we go.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Bengals have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
Here we go.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And he'll get into the end zone, so that pushes the lead up to 4.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Jackson on first down. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now, hang on. We got an injured player down there. Oh, boy, that's Odell Beckham Jr., OBJ, who's hurting. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They go play action with Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete here.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on third down today, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Another run here with Dobbins. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They will throw on first down with Burrow. It's caught. Smith. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They're trying to eat some clock with Mixon. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8.
And this is caught at the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
11.
First down. Here's Burrow. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The pickup goes for 13. It sets him up first and goal.
11 empty tape. 11 empty tape.
They'll give it to Mixon. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a one-score game. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They'll come up, 1st and 10 here. Play action, now Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Chidobe with the pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 2nd down and 3. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. Touchdown! Irv Smith Jr. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. KJ Hamler returning it. Escapes the defender. And able to get this out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. He finds the rookie, Zay Flowers. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. To throw again is Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Now Jackson on 1st down. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Jackson looking to throw on third. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Ravens have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for two. Jackson to throw. And that one is caught. So they convert here, and don't look now, but this one's back to a one-score game. So time definitely not in their favor. Down two scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And now the rookie's free. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none.
Here we go, here we go.
And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Here we go with Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner.